got an informative one for you this week.
That's right. Niccole Thurman is on the show with us today, and we talk about it all. We talk about the writer's strike.
We talk about New York City.
We talk about wild and crazy car accidents.
We do talk about that. It's horrifying up in this bitch today. Get ready.
And Meatball's wig slides halfway
It
back.
goes so far back and no one warned me.
Hey, why don't you work on your internet personality? It's a little cringy. Goodbye.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Or email us sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you sloppy, stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball, that's Big Dipper, and welcome to the show.
you look of a time, of an era.
That's what I want to, yes.
oh.
Hairspray.
You're giving Pinky's. Remember when they go shopping at the plus size place?
Wow.
It's called Pinky's Palace.
Wow. Yeah, I do.
Oh, you thought you were giving Ozempic?
I thought I was getting thin. I'm going to win the Olympics this year. It's the Olympics, but for weight loss.
Yeah, in what sport?
Attitude.
Attitude check.
Fuck you.
Okay,
You know what I
thank you,
mean?
thank you.
Okay.
All right, we are excited to have our guest with us today. Writer, actor, internet funny person. It's Niccole Thurman.
Ow, bow, 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 bow.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank
And
you.
special guest Izzy is
Oh,
with
yes.
us.
Izzy's here, too. It's my pup. She's
And
a-
we of course were like, watch out for the yelling and screaming.
I know. She was like, what's happening? But
Oh.
no, she's going to be into it. She's into it.
She seems already way more comfortable than at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
What
She
a
just didn't know what was
slay, Izzy.
happening. She had to figure it out first. Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How is your year? How's your 2023 going?
I don't even know. Because if you want me to really answer that,
Yeah.
it's a little bit messy, I will be honest. It's been a little crazy. Like February, I got in a really bad car accident.
I saw
And
this
now,
on the internet.
Yeah, and it was crazy, which I've never even been in a bad car accident or anything. So it was just like, what's happening? And then now, writer's strike, actors about to go on strike.
Mhm.
It's just been a very chaotic year, I think.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, this is the year and it's halfway over and that's the
I
year.
know. That's the worst part about it is that it feels brand new and yet it's already halfway over.
Truly.
I'm ready for it to be over. Let's start over again.
Well, you're ready for a lot of things to be over.
My
life
life.
in general. Wait, I want to
Indeed.
ask you about the car accident just a little because the photos that you posted
Yeah.
Horrifying.
and like
I
the
know.
story, like
Yeah.
of you in the hospital bed, I was like, oh, is this like a life-changing
Yeah.
moment? Like
Yeah.
it looked really
Yeah.
scary. And to see you like recovered in this way is, I mean, shout out to you and your
Yeah.
body.
Thank you. Yeah, I was lucky because I had been, it sounds silly, but like working out a lot, like
Yeah?
the 2
Oh,
weeks
good.
before the accident. So I think it really made me like, my body was like strong.
Fortified.
And so it was healing fast. But yeah, it was intense. I broke my back. I broke it and like, it was like a compression fracture. What is it called? A burst fracture of one of my lumbars, like
God.
spinal vertebrae, and then like spinal canal stenosis, which means like nerve damage pretty much in your legs. And so it was just like very intense. A lot of people get paralyzed from that accident. A lot of people like lose their ability. They become incontinent from that kind of injury.
Oh, wow.
I did not. I got
She-
very
yeah.
lucky.
She has that naturally.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just born with
I
it.
live like that. So.
Maybe she's
You're
born
pooping
Gotta
right
join the
now.
team.
Just letting it go right
Wait,
now.
So did you
Wow.
do surgery or just like
Yeah.
rehab?
I had to have surgery, and so I was like, they took me to the hospital. It was like 8:30 in the morning when I got in this damn
Jesus
accident, and it was
Christ.
close to here. Actually, it was in Burbank, so not too far away.
Trigger.
Triggered.
What happens in Burbank?
Oh my god! And so yeah, it was like I went in. They did an MRI, which I'd never had an MRI before. They did a CT scan, and then they were like, "We've got news. You have to go into surgery right now," because part of my bone was pressing on my spinal cord.
Oh.
I mean, it was a
Nicole.
freaking. It was
Oh,
crazy.
horrifying.
And it's weird because I don't process things sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I was kind of like, I don't know. I called my friend and I was like, I got a little accident. It was on FaceTime.
Oh, God.
On FaceTime.
I FaceTimed her, and then she said that I put my hand to my head and it was like bloody. And so she was like, oh shit, this is a bad accident. And I was like, could you call my mom? And I told her to call my ex-boyfriend. Like, I was just like, just call my people because, you know, I'm in the hospital. And so, yeah, it was crazy. And I had just gotten Izzy like 2 months before. And like people, they just came and took care of her. My friends did without even me asking because I just was out of it. Yeah, it was crazy. So I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And then I just finished physical therapy like maybe like a week or two ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
Wow.
I'm like I've never had surgery.
Yeah.
I've never gotten in a bad car accident. So it was like everything
Doing it
all
all
at
at
once.
once. And then like the CT scan or the MRIs where they
Yeah.
put you in that fucking tube.
Yes.
Horrifying.
Horrifying. I was glad that I was like on drugs already when I got there because they gave me like pain
Oh, that's
meds and
good.
stuff.
Sometimes they don't give you pain meds until they like make sure. And that's really annoying.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs? Mushrooms? Ecstasy?
No,
oh, you
not-
mean from the ambulance?
I mean, like, but it was still fun ones. Like they were
I just
still
want to
fun.
feel like I was already on drugs when I got
Oh
to the
yeah, no.
hospital.
Oh, I
from
was
the
on Molly
ambulance.
when I got in the accident.
Oh
No, I
my
was sober.
God.
Imagine if I was on Molly or like ketamine or something.
They
at
do
8:30
those
in the
morning parties.
Hey,
They
listen.
do throw those. Well, I broke my hip one time, and when I went into the hospital, I thought the best thing would be to get very high before I got there. And when they were like, "What's your social security number?" I couldn't answer them, and so for a good like 3 hours, I was just in a hospital bed laying there
Wait.
trying to come down.
Oh
So
my
you're at the
God.
show
Trying
in
to calm
drag.
down.
You do the flip, break
the
the
hip.
hip in front of an audience.
The
And then you go
ambulance people
backstage
there-
and you're like, who's got the weed?
No, so they cut my costume off of me. And then the people that were like the ambulance people, they were just like, yeah, it's probably going to be better just to go home and then like find someone to drive you to the hospital because it's going to cost too much from here.
Yes.
And I was like, whatever. So I did that. I took my makeup off and I like just sat in a wheelie chair and my friends wheeled me around the apartment until it was time to go to the hospital.
Were you just in so much
Yeah, I
pain?
couldn't move.
That
My
sounds
old
crazy.
roommate had to literally dress and undress me, and he was like, "I never thought this would be how I saw you naked." And I was like, "Great, slay!"
I was saying that to everybody when I was in the hospital because I was wearing a gown for 2
Oh,
weeks.
yeah.
And I was like,
Right.
I don't care if you saw my vagina. It's just what happened. You know, like I was
You
like,
just
I don't
lose-
know.
Like, I was
You
just
lose
like,
it.
whatever. Look at my dick. Who cares? Everyone
I
take a
know.
look.
I can't believe that you could go that long without pain meds on a broken hip. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, it was a mess. But I mean, nothing like fracturing a spine. That's
Yeah.
insane.
But it's crazy because when I was in the hospital, I also had a like what's it called? Not contusion, but some kind of like bruise that's inside your body. I can't remember the name of it. In my hip, and my hip was like killing me the whole time. That's what I went crazy about was my
Oh,
hip.
yeah.
But no, it was bad. It was like one of those things where I was like, after a while, I was like, can you just pull me out of bed? I don't want to try to sit up, you know, because
Oh yeah.
when I was in like physical therapy, you know, it's like they're trying to help you, but it's like little things, like even sitting up in bed was just a freaking nightmare. And I broke my clavicle. So my whole
Jesus
right side was just a
Christ.
mess because I got T-boned in my passenger side. So like my whole right side, like even the scar, the scar came from like, it's like everything was just, I mean, this is on the left side, but you get it. Yeah. It was
Wow.
crazy.
I feel like it's a very like. Was everyone very impressed by your recovery?
Yeah, people. I mean, I think it sounds funny, but I kind of think some people are disappointed when they see me.
Because they're
I
like,
think-
girl, I thought you
yeah.
got into an
They was
accident.
like, "Where's the walker?
Yeah, they
Where's
want me
the
to come
limb?"
with a walker. I
Give
still
me
have a
the
little
drama.
limp. Yeah, I'm like, I still have a little limp. That'll give you something. But no, I know where's the drama exactly. They're literally like, "Oh, you look so like you're just normal," and I'm like, "Yeah, like
Fuck.
what do
I
you
had
want
to
me
work
to be?"
really fucking hard to get
Yeah,
normal.
I fucking worked my ass off to get normal. And it was a lot of pain. And then it's really annoying because everybody tells you to like stop taking pain meds because you're going to get addicted. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm not addicted to pain meds, okay? Just leave me alone. Give me more of them. You know, like,
I'm addicted to having a good time.
I'm addicted to partying, okay?
Any hot doctors or nurses?
Yeah, anything good.
One hot doctor. I think he was the one that fixed my back, but at that point I was too high on like fentanyl or whatever. Dilaudid was what they gave me. Dilaudid. They were making because also Dilaudid lasts for only like 45 minutes, and then they wrote in my chart like she's asking for Dilaudid every 45 minutes, and I'm like, bitch, my back is broken. I'm not just asking asking for it for funsies.
Fuck off.
But yeah, I had
You're
the,
so rude.
the doctor that put my back together was pretty cute. I was like,
Oh,
ooh,
nice.
okay.
You're like, maybe in a few years you can break it
Yeah,
again.
break
You
it
know
up.
what I mean?
Baby, I need
Oh,
yeah, you blow my back out.
Yeah.
That's what I kept saying. I was like, I got my back blown out by a semi. 'Cause
It
that's
was
the
a
truck.
semi?
It wasn't a semi. It was
Oh my
a
God.
big flatbed truck, though. It was huge. I thought it was a semi because that's what it looked like
Yeah.
coming at me. But it's like one of those huge tow trucks that has a flatbed on it, so it carries like cars and whatnot on the back of it.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
it was bad.
I'm nervous to be on the road again.
I know it's scary, and it's like I was just going to tape an audition. Like it was just one of those mornings where you're like, I told Izzy I'd be back in 2 hours. I was like, I'll be right back, and then yeah, it's crazy. Like that kind of stuff really can just happen.
Yeah. It's so scary.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. And now the writer's strike.
Yeah,
And now
so
the
everything got
writer's
good and then
strike.
got crazy
I
again.
know.
Okay,
So-
so we don't
yeah.
we've never had a WGA member on the podcast, maybe?
Not during the writer's
Not
strike.
during the
We've
writer's
had other
strike.
writers on the show. What's
going
what's
on?
going on out there?
Tell
Well-
us, explain to us common folk.
The main thing it seems to be, I mean, the main issue that it is residuals
Right.
and streaming. And once streaming became like such a big thing, the residuals never caught up. Like they still kind of like categorize it as new media, which new media is like a web series.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you don't make shit on a web series.
Right.
And so like you'll make like these like 3 cents residuals. I wrote 10 episodes of a show and got $1,000 for all of the residuals. Like that's all it was. I mean, so far. I don't know if it's gonna be more, but I was like, this is terrible.
Right.
And I took 3 years to get those residuals. It's just one of those things where it's like something is off
Yeah.
and they have to start paying people more because
Yeah.
it used to be that writers, you had a living wage. You could buy a house. You could like be an adult. And now it's like this kind of career where they're trying to make it, I don't know, I guess like more of a gig, more of
Yeah,
a like day-to-day thing. And they were even talking about paying people day rates, like really low day rates. And I'm just like,
No.
y'all. So yeah, they're trying to get better residuals, better compensation for streaming services, and then also like AI has become an issue as well. Like Netflix is like, well, you never know. Like maybe robots will write, our shitty Ginny and Virginia
So
spinoff or
wild.
whatever. Yeah, Ginny, what's that show? I don't even know.
But
anyway,
everyone seems to watch that
Yeah,
show.
why
I
is
know.
everyone
Ginny
watching that?
and her
Ginny
friend.
and Ginny and the girl, the other girl.
Ginny and the other
The
girl.
other
Ginny
girl.
and-
Ginny and the girl with the pearly
But I
hair.
felt the same way about Emily in Paris. Everyone was watching
Everyone.
it, and I was like, I don't
My-
get it.
Never have I ever. It's the same thing.
Mom
Yeah, like I'm just like I've never seen those shows.
Yeah.
Never, not once.
That's how TV is, though. I feel
Yeah.
like where it's like you're like, oh my god, there was a show the other day that I was like, 6 seasons. Oh! This is their 6th season.
And I think there is that interesting thing, especially about the like the writers union. Probably in the past couple years, a lot of people who joined were sort of isolated at home working or like
Mhm.
working in a room, like working in a Zoom room because of the pandemic. And then there are also people who have like, oh, I've been in the union for 30 years. I worked on network television when there were 20 plus episodes per season. I did this for 10 years straight. And they experienced the sort of more positive pay structures.
Absolutely.
And so there's that thing where I think a lot of unions really do feel like a community.
Yeah.
But I think there's so much variety in the WGA about what people's experience is as far as like, oh, I did one job and I had to join the union versus I've done this for 30 years.
Right. I think it's definitely, and that's what's interesting is because you meet the people that have been doing it for so long and they are like, yeah, it's changed and it's terrible now and we
Right.
need to fix it because they bought houses, they
Yeah.
have families, they have lives and they were able to support themselves. But now it's just like not the thing. Network TV is just where all the money is. Like when you
Right.
do, like the other day I was looking at my residuals for like acting and like a show that I literally said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was all I said.
Ooh.
Did
I
you do it
said
like Janet?
5,
Right.
4, 3. No, I wish I
5,
would have. 4, 3,
2,
2, 1.
1. You did it like Uncle Joey. You said
5.
cut
Cut it
out.
out.
Okay, the residual was.
No, the residuals, like I was looking at, so I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those residuals, I think that show has paid me almost like the most of any of the shows I've been on. And that, like the check that I just got was like $600. And then there was a check from, oh God, some streaming service. And it was like $75. But it's just like, that sounds like, okay, well you got, $600, but like, no, because then when you're on just more streaming shows, you don't
Right.
make anything. I mean, it's just, I had one residual that was -2 cents. And I was like, how the hell?
Wait, I gotta pay you?
How the hell you gonna charge me 2 cents?
Oh
I don't
my
even know
God.
what it was for.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's just a
How?
weird. I don't know, and I think that they're just like,
They're like, ugh, it cost us to print this out.
yeah, and
You owe us. 2
yeah, like, ugh,
cents.
now you have the paper. We need money back for that. Yeah, it's really strange, but it's definitely a huge difference between network TV
Yeah.
and streaming. So yeah,
And
catch up.
I mean, last thing on the strike, but the actors just voted
they're about to
to
strike, too.
Yes.
strike with.
I'm sure they're
Right?
gonna. I'm sure SAG is gonna end up striking as
Okay.
well because they voted yes on the strike authorization, which means like if
The
it comes
next
to
step.
it, we can strike. Yeah,
Got
and
it.
so I'll be on a double strike soon. I mean, it's crazy. It's such a weird feeling because it feels like, well, if we're not getting paid enough, why are we all quitting our jobs? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But it really is because the future depends. Our future depends on it more.
Absolutely.
It's more of like we're not doing it for right now. We're doing it for like the contracts that we're negotiating that are going to last for 20 years or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, because the last time they negotiated something like this was like 10, 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It was like forever ago.
Yeah.
Before
Oh,
streaming was like a
yeah.
big deal.
Absolutely. The last strike was 2007 or 2008. And I think what they were fighting for was, I can't remember what it was, but it was something that we were all like, oh, that won't be a thing. Maybe it was
It
streaming.
was
Yeah, I
streaming,
think
right?
it was streaming
It was
right
back
at the
when-
beginning of it.
It was back when you would get your 3 DVDs in the mail from Netflix.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Oh, I gotta watch
was
this so
kinda
I can
fun.
send it back in the mail so I can get
Yeah.
the next episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so then like they thought it wouldn't be a deal and that was the thing. And so then it's like every time you think like right now I'm like AI, that sounds ridiculous. They're not gonna have a robot write scripts. And then they're like, and you never know, in 5 years they might be like, hey, this robot is writing a script.
There's full on now on Twitter like Peppa Pig scripts written by AI and
Yeah.
acted out in AI. Like it's created the episodes. And they kind of make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is very scary that it's just going to get better at it.
Yeah, you remember that TV show Small Wonder?
No, wait, who is that?
What's that? You're so old.
I know the name,
I
but
am
who is
so old.
starring
So
The
in
little
that
girl robot?
Uh-huh. No.
Cut this out.
No, Will, leave this in. Leave it in.
My joke for all you old heads at home, remember the show Small Wonder? This is
Yes.
her now.
Bop, boo, bop, boo, bop.
That's
That's,
all it was.
that's
All right,
the only thing
let's-
I know.
Yeah, thank you. Let's take a break. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppyseconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppyseconds.
hims.com/sloppyseconds.
Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy, just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince. And we're back.
Now,
That's
being
from Wicked.
an actor,
Yes.
are you in a musical theater?
I love musical theater. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the musical theater play Wicked?
I love Wicked. It's one of my
Like,
favorites.
Are you excited for the movie?
I am excited for. You know, at first I was like, oh, I don't know this. Like,
Yeah, same,
it's not that I
same.
don't like Ariana Grande. It's just that I don't care about Ariana Grande. You know what I mean?
Yes, I feel like this is
Yeah.
going to be the role that's going to make everyone fall in love with her.
I think so,
though. Like,
too.
I feel like they're really pushing her to be like the best Glinda ever.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it is because that musical is one of my favorites. I've seen it twice, like in person, and I was just like, I cry every time she's defying
Ooh.
gravity.
Thoughts on the second act?
Wait, thoughts on the second act?
So she goes, ooh, ah, the curtain falls, and then it comes back up, and Dorothy's shadow is running around.
What?
The whole second act, they're just shoehorning it into the Wizard of Oz story.
Oh my God. I
Remember,
haven't seen it in a minute.
the sister becomes the mayor
Oh,
of Munchkinland,
yeah.
and
And
then
like
she's
20 years goes
she's
by,
the evil
and
witch,
Dorothy's
and she's running
Yes.
around.
Doesn't make any
Everyone's
sense.
in general, people come back and they all rave about that first act. And then
Yeah.
the second act, you're like,
You
no,
go,
what's
no, what happened to the
What
second
happened
act?
to
You
the
could
second
just
act?
leave.
They got tired.
Yeah.
Listen, writers, there's a lot of work to come up with all that shit. I'll sit in front of a computer for like days and be like, I don't know, just end it already.
You're like, I've got
so
it.
Funny.
The
The
end.
end. That works. And send it to my boss, and they're like, "That's not a full
my
script."
God.
I'm
They're
like,
like,
"It's
ma'am?
okay. It doesn't matter."
It works
Ma'am?
out.
It's so yeah. This is the next thing. This is the next big thing that we're all doing. I don't remember the second because I remember. That reminds me of like Hamilton. I feel like there's musicals where the first act is just bomb. Every
Yes.
song is
Yeah.
a hit, and you're like, ooh. And then the second act, like I can't even think of the second act of Wicked, and that's probably why.
Yes,
Your brain
100%.
blocked it out.
Because Defying Gravity is the first act, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how it ends.
Oh yeah, like that's where my brain just blacks
And
out.
the
after.
second act is all like there
Yeah.
aren't
Yeah.
any new.
I've
there's one
seen
or
a
two
lot
new
of musicals
songs.
recently, and I realized like the first act is usually like 8 songs long. The second act is 5 or 4, and they're just trying to get you out of there.
Get. Like
And then
build
we're
it
like,
up, go.
just make it 75
Yeah,
minutes. What
Just
are you
make
up
it
to?
shorter. I don't need
Yeah.
to be there.
You
No.
couldn't do it back in the day, pre-television. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
had to make
they
a
were
whole
holding
meal out
people
of
in
it.
the
Yeah.
theater. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
a whole
Wicked
thing.
pre-television.
Pre-television
That's
times,
what
of
they made
course.
Okay, so I'm curious
Uh-huh.
if you remember how we initially met
Bum bum.
Okay.
in Chicago
Oh no.
in a theater production.
Wait, which one was
So
it?
Was
Okay.
it Wicked?
This is what I'm trying to, because I have the memory, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so old
Yeah.
and it's been a long time. And I'm like, I wonder if this is real or not.
Yes. I thought we met, and I don't know if you did this either, because I always have this with people where I'm like, how the hell we become friends? Like, how did we meet?
Right.
I don't remember.
Mhm.
But with you, I thought it was like Barrel of Monkeys or something. Did you do Barrel of Monkeys?
Donnell did Barrel of Monkeys. My
Yeah.
friend Donnell Williams, who you
Donnell.
know.
Uh-huh. It sounds like we're just making up theater names. by
I
the way.
know.
Dog and
but
Pony.
I
and-
feel like
The Dog
we
and Pony
circled each
show.
other in Chicago.
Yes, absolutely. It is strange because I was like, I remember being like, oh my God, he's a musician. Like, look at this.
Right.
He like do this whole thing because it's like you.
It was two
it's
different
totally
worlds.
different than
Yes.
like your theater persona, I think.
And that Chicago vibe, which
Yeah.
I just was in Chicago for a couple days,
Mhm.
that to me, that like, and it was summertime, the nostalgia of like, I remember being in my 20s, like working in like storefront independent theaters, like biking around the city,
Uh-huh.
like going to like outdoor, like experimental shit in Wicker Park and like feeling like this is so exciting. And it's
Yeah.
like such a world away from like the creative culture in Los Angeles,
Oh,
I
it's
think.
oh my gosh, absolutely. I think when you come here, I don't know, there's a lot of things that are shocking to me. Like everything's about to me. Like everything's a competition out here, whereas in
Mhm.
Chicago everything is community. That's how I
Right,
felt, you know?
yes.
And I don't really function well in competition. Like I'm like, let's just all be buddies, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Absolutely.
we're all trying. We're all broke. We're all trying to, just make a living and do this. And then also, it just felt like you go to an improv class, and in Chicago, it's like I'm rolling my eyes because I wasn't this person, and I feel guilty because I just kind of like easily kind of swerved into Second City and started working in comedy. But like
Got
in
it.
Chicago, it's like people have their whole lives wanted
Yes.
to do this and wanted to do comedy and wanted to study at Second City in particular. And so it's this like fever. But then like in LA, it's like, well, my manager said this would be good for me, so I'm doing this class.
Yeah.
The amount of people who are
Yes.
like, I worked with a writer to come up with a comedy set because my management told me I could book dates out of town at comedy shows. And you're like, oh, so you don't.
You
you're
didn't
not
write
really
it. You had
obsessed
nothing to
with
do with it.
stand-up?
Yeah.
No, I know. It's just people that know that it's marketable. I
Yeah,
feel like in
but it
improv for
works-
sure.
It works for them too.
Mhm.
Like they'll sell out a fucking world tour stand up thing, and I'm like, you had nothing to do with any of it.
I
You just showed
know.
up and said the words
So people are writing stand up for
for other
performers.
people.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
Full
wild.
1 hour
Yeah, for
stand
like,
up set.
we can book you a set.
Uh-huh.
We can pay a writer to write the thing. You tour it.
Wow.
and we just
It's
collect
just
the
an
ticket
income.
money, $40 a ticket.
I want to do. Can I be that kind of stand up? I don't want to write
would love
myself.
for that. Let me be a puppet.
Yeah, let me be a puppet. I don't want to think anymore. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
tired.
that's the theme of this year.
That's-
I'm tired.
That's why when I'm a writer, I'm like, can I just go back to acting? When am I going to get my big acting job so I don't have to think anymore?
But you've had
Terrible.
some
You
really
put
cool
me-
acting jobs.
No, I have,
I am
yeah.
I'm such a huge Kenan Thompson fan.
Oh yeah, he's great.
So you did how many episodes?
I did 2 episodes. It was a very small part.
Oh,
But I played his like dead wife, so I was
your
I
photo
was-
was like,
mhm.
because that's what I remember when I first saw the pilot episode, and then I saw a bunch of promo. I was like, oh shit, Nicole's on this show.
It's crazy because every time they talk about it on the internet, I get like a Google alert because my name is included.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's nice that they included me so heavily because I didn't do that much on the show. But it was fun. And it was cool because, Keenan, it's like we grew up our whole lives watching him on everything,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
all that. And then Saturday Night Live and just we see him everywhere. And so to work with him, and I was supposed to make out with him. But it was COVID. And so they just made me do some really weird, like long kiss on the cheek. It was so weird. But making out with him would have been weirder. Because it's like making out with somebody you kind of grew up watching.
Yeah.
It just feels like incestuous in a weird way.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was great.
I think about Keenan on SNL all the time. I always feel like he is such an MVP in every
Mhm.
sketch. And, people talk about that Saturday Night Live schedule. We know some people, former guests of the pod, who not only have like auditioned, but like Jimmy now writes on the
Yeah.
show, Jimmy Fowley.
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
like they talk about the culture shock of like, okay, now you're nocturnal, essentially. You work all night, like the hours you put in. And I think about someone like him who's been doing it for so long. Like, I bet he could sort of go to the table read and be like, I'm good for the dress rehearsal and just knock it out of the park. Like,
Absolutely.
what a
Oh, for
pro.
sure.
Right?
Well, and he doesn't have to fight to, because I think a lot of SNL things too is like the actors are fighting to get on the show,
Right.
which I did a late night show and I hate that vibe because it's so hard. It makes you feel crazy. Like I was on a show where we have to pitch things, and then writers have to pitch
Yeah.
things for us as well. And then if it's good, you get on the show. But if like none of the pitches are popping, like you're not going to get on. And the more popular you are,
Politics.
yeah.
That
So
sounds like the most incredible competition.
it's
Like,
so
I would,
intense.
I would kill someone.
I mean, you probably
would
should because
murder.
that's how you would, then they wouldn't be there to be on the show.
Slay.
Slay.
You're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Death.
It
Death.
was to all of them.
Today you're
Death
dying.
to all
Today
of
I'm gonna do
them.
every
I'm gonna
sketch,
take
bitch.
every role.
Yeah. No, so yeah, he probably doesn't even have to like pitch any. I mean, he just probably like they just all write for him and they all want him in every sketch, and it's gonna be crazy when he leaves the show. I feel.
Yeah.
But there's been so many rumors that he was gonna leave for so long, and I'm like, just don't ever. It seems like your schedule's working out. He
Yeah.
still does
I know.
movies. He does
Commercials.
TV shows, commercials.
Got his
Yep.
kids.
Just stick around.
Just do it.
Why
You and
not?
Lauren till the end.
It was crazy when he
Yeah.
was shooting that show. He and Chris Redd were flying back and forth every week between New York and LA to do SNL and that Keenan show. It was crazy. I don't know how they did it.
And it's like, why don't you just shoot it in New York?
And that show was crazy. That show was crazy because the reason I say that is because I auditioned for that show, I auditioned for the pilot, and it was like a single cam, and then it went to multicam that they were going to shoot in New York, and then it went back to single cam that they were going to shoot here, which I don't know why they went back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it kept going back and forth, and I think it was because like, is Keenan going to leave SNL? Is he going to do both? What's he going to do? Like, where does he want to shoot it? And it ended up being here, which is, I think it's crazy. Yeah, because they would fly here during the week, and then on Saturday or whatever, Friday, go back to New York.
Just do. Hey, learn
Well,
these
you know
couple
what?
sketches on the
Get-
plane.
get
You'll be
these-
good on live TV tomorrow.
I know.
Incredible.
But they are. They can do it. They pulled it
fair.
off.
I mean,
Cool.
that's
Yeah.
being a professional. I could
Yeah.
never.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's easy because they can read. As long as if I have a teleprompter, I know it sounded weird. They can read.
Here's the
Well,
thing.
it's easy for
The
them.
difference
They can
between-
read, you
Yeah.
illiterate fuck.
The difference between y'all is they can read. They got
You,
and you.
unfortunately.
You illiterate.
This outfit is screaming. I can't read. I just look good.
Oh my god.
No.
It is screaming.
No, but
It
it's like the
is.
sketch is all written on teleprompters. You
Yeah.
just read the sketch.
It's like that.
Right
Very
here.
funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. And
Where?
we're back. Now, Niccole,
Mhm.
you have had many a funny video
Yeah.
Mhm.
go viral on the internet.
Yeah.
When did you? We talk about being on social media a lot on this
Yeah.
podcast because I am older,
And you're obsessed.
Sorry, my
You're
dog.
but I'm like
addicted.
I have this sort of perpetual
Mhm.
adolescence where I'm like I want to do the cool things, I want to do what the kids are doing on the internet, and I love consuming social media,
Mhm.
but getting the impulse or the inspiration to set up my phone
Mhm.
and like do the funny video or like edit the funny video,
Right.
especially from a theater background, especially like we do nightclub gigs in front of live audience, we can
Yeah.
like feel that. It feels I like kind of roll my eyes at myself every time I do it.
Yeah.
And how did you go
Not
like
hard enough.
No,
apparently.
no. How did you go like, no, it's worth it. I'm making the funny video. Because it has paid off.
I remember how it has paid off. Absolutely. I mean, I don't think that I would have been a writer. I don't think I would have been WGA. I honest to God don't even think I would have survived the pandemic in LA with like paying bills and whatnot if I had not gotten these jobs from the things I did on the internet. It's crazy how much it can affect your career. But I think like I started doing it when I was just so bored. I was like super unemployed and so bored. And I just needed some kind of creative outlet because, again, LA doesn't feel super creative for me. It doesn't necessarily breed like I feel like a lot of the things that I find funny are relating to people and like what in the moment, what interactions I have with people.
Yes.
And I don't have as many of those crazy ones in LA, or I wasn't having them because I was like unemployed and just sitting at home.
At the house.
Yeah. And so I think I just put the first thing I put that really went crazy viral and that people still like talk to me about is a 9-second video of me like, this is what people look like when they stop the video. Like that's all it was.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so funny.
Because I was dying because my friend made a fucking video and she was like all smiley with her cat or whatever. And then as soon as the video ends, she just like her face just died. And I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, why do people do that? Like you see the soul just drop out of them. And so I feel like just like I was encouraged once I made that video. And the thing is too, with internet videos and with just social media, I think you just have to not give a shit and not think about it more than once. Just put it out.
Yes.
Because I don't do nearly as much as I used to on the internet. And part of it was because I had a boyfriend, which sounds crazy, but like I was always like, he's gonna judge me, or like all his friends are gonna think I'm stupid.
Yes.
You know, I started
know this
thinking too
feeling.
much. Because
Yeah.
like it's not, I don't think it's like super sexy to be a funny woman. I think it's like cool, but I don't know if it's like hot, you know?
Oh, interesting.
So I was just like, oh, but yeah, that's when I started overthinking everything. And that's when I stopped posting as much. But if you just like, just do it, just put it out. And that's the other thing is like some things are hits and some things are trash. But
some
like
things,
yes.
Some things are hits.
But
though.
then when you get those hits, you get those hits. And
Exactly.
I feel that way.
I feel like you're too precious with your work, and
Yeah.
that's why you don't put out more.
That's true. With music stuff, I get so wrapped up in it. But I really understand what you're saying about, like you were saying about sexual desire. Because for me, when I'm performing, even though I'm stripping and showing off my body and my lyrics are hypersexual and like the dance moves we're doing. Don't snarl at me. And the dance moves we're doing are all, you know, like it's like a very sexual show.
Yeah.
I don't feel sexy doing it.
Right.
And when people are like, oh yeah, Big Dipper this and Big Dipper that, I'm like, leave that at home. Like I don't want that. I don't want that involved in anything sexual. And I find it when I'm interested in someone sexually, I really don't talk about work until we've come to a point where we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Where they're like, wait, no, what do you do? And I'm not gonna lie to them.
Right.
And then I find it awkward.
Yeah, there's something about, I don't know, something about performing when it's not, I mean, music I think is inherently sexy, I do. But yeah, you don't want to be that person off stage necessarily because it's like that's your persona when you're on stage. And then when you come off stage, you're like, I just want to be.
Yes.
Do you even say that?
Yes.
I mean, do you even like. Yeah,
we bleep it on the show.
Okay. I was wondering, honestly. I was wondering because I was like, I don't know if you would. Yeah, because it's persona versus.
It's not even my actual last name because I knew about you.
Yeah.
No, but it's that thing of like, I don't want anyone saying my stage name when we're having sex.
Right.
Do you?
No.
Ooh.
One time I did hook up with somebody, and afterwards they like turned on the lights, and I looked up, and there was a picture of me on their wall.
In drag.
In drag.
The full fantasy.
That is crazy. Did you know they were a fan before you? Oh my!
They made
God.
it.
Are you a Meatball fan?
Are you a fan? No, but they made it a point to not
a Meatball fan.
act like they knew who I was. Like they were pretending like they had no idea who I was.
And that's how they got the gushy.
That is wild.
Isn't
That would
that
be
crazy?
crazy. Yeah.
Whew,
Well, I think
baby.
there's that element of it too. Of like, you want to be you. You want to be.
Yeah.
I know it sounds silly, but loved for you, and you don't want somebody to be like, your videos are so funny, while they're like, While you're hooking
Eating you
up.
out.
Well, have
Exactly.
you gone on dates where people are like, "This is crazy, your internet presence," and like shown it to you?
Yeah, I've had like guys on dating apps, which I don't date a lot. I'm a terrible dater. I hate it. It just like makes me like, oh, but truly, I just like I'm not good at it. But yeah, I've had people be like, I follow you on Twitter. You're so funny on apps, and I won't respond to them.
Okay.
Or like, because I'm just like, it feels like you're exposed. I bet it's like that for you
Yes.
too. Because like I tweet, I'll tweet anything. I'll say anything. I don't really care. But then
True.
to have someone say it back to you, like I saw that tweet where you said this stupid shit about yourself, you know?
Yeah. You're like, I'm not meant to be perceived like that by
Don't
you.
perceive me like that's her. Like it's just like, like I don't want you knowing how fucked up I am before you know how fucked up I am.
I'll let the world know, but
Yeah.
looking me in my eyes, we can't talk about
No.
that.
You'll find out. Like you'll figure it out. Yeah, so it's a weird feeling. And there's something about, like I said, like funny women are like men want to be with funny women until they're with a funny woman, and then they're like, oh shit, I don't like this because she's quick. I had a guy on a date be like, you are so fast, you're so sharp, and I'm not used to that. And he felt like he couldn't keep up, and he sucked, obviously.
Yeah.
But like he was awful. We did not keep going out. But like it's such a weird feeling to have. Yeah, so I think it's like, yeah, you can get in your head about it of being like, well, what are people going to think of me? And it's like, well, that's not necessarily you. So if you just throw it out,
Right.
and it can, because I'm seeing like has gotten a ton of followers recently, and she just because she doesn't care. Like some of her videos, I'm like cringe. She's not gonna listen to this, so I can say that.
You're like,
But
beep, boop, bop, boop.
but she'll post it. She'll post anything, and that's why she does so well on the internet.
What space is she in? Is it comedy?
No,
It's
more
influencer space?
Yes, that's what it is. Because she does like she
Does
does
she do
hair, and she's
the
incredible.
Day in the life vlogs?
She does like it's like she'll do a lot of like I'm out with my friends partying and drinking and having fun. Like not like a crazy person because she's got children, but like she's mom's day out, whatever. And then she'll do like also like kind of inspirational or like motivational stuff.
That's where the cringe happens.
Yeah. Where you post a video where you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
your face is behind and you're just like looking at the camera like all sexy. And then in front of your face, it's like, always believe in yourself. Never let people tell you no. Like whatever that, like,
Yeah, I know.
You know those videos on
I've
TikTok?
seen those.
Yeah.
And you're like,
They've crossed my page.
Yeah.
When somehow my page gets into the Christian realm, that's when they seem to show up.
Yeah, I keep getting in this. I mean, it's probably because I just got in an accident and I'm like curious about humans, but like I keep getting these weird videos where it's like people that have been like severely injured or like brain damage, and then like it feels like their family is making content out of it.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
Exploitative.
strange.
Okay, there's a whole subset.
There are so many sides to the internet.
Yes, but there's a
Absolutely.
whole section of TikTok where it's women who married like paraplegic men. And their whole thing is like making
How I get them out of the bed
about
in the
that.
morning.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like very interesting to just see like their lives like that and be like, oh, they've chosen this and this is what they're gonna do.
Right.
And
They're gonna make money off
They're
of
gonna
it.
make money, and they make a lot of money.
And
many,
they do.
They need it. They get a lot of
Mansions.
deals, and
Free trips.
Yep.
Everything.
Free
And so many
equipment.
of those people, those are daily videos that they do.
Yes.
And think about having to edit that every day.
Yeah.
But some of them maybe aren't overthinking it. They're just like, I'll just talk and clip, and post it.
I guess.
I do think though that is such an intense job. Like I could never be a social media person that regularly because it
no.
is a lot of like every day to think about something or like honestly it sounds silly, but like to go somewhere. I'm like, I just want to sit at home.
When I see the big groups of them all dancing at the beach, I'm like, they all had to pay $20 for parking to go dance on the beach.
You drive for an hour, set your
it's
stupid
not
phone
fun
up.
to get there.
Yeah, it's like it's manufactured fun. And
yeah,
I don't
I
want
hate
that.
it.
I hate it. I hate it too.
They all met up at that park in Atlanta and they dressed in all black and they all walked in unison through the park. You know?
Oh my God, the
yeah,
stomping.
those gays,
Yes,
the
I know
stomping
that one.
gays.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
so you're on
stomping
that side of TikTok.
yeah, my
She's
friend
everywhere.
I know. I see it all. I'm too online, I guess.
All right, so here is. Oh yeah, it had been.
Why didn't you warn me?
Well, I didn't know what you were
I
going
could, like,
for.
Feel it.
It was knocking back
It
just
was,
a little.
It was really riding itself back.
Yeah.
I didn't strap it on.
I want to ask the group. Is 3 a group? 4.
Yeah.
Izzy's
Oh,
here.
yeah, Izzy's here.
Okay. I want to ask the group about the excitement for season 2 of And Just Like That.
Oh my God. I was just talking about this last night.
night.
Thoughts and prayers? What
She'll
do you
probably
think?
be just like in one episode at the very end.
They
just like
revealed that.
oh, I'm back.
Oh my God. And might be like, I feel like it could be like a Zoom or like she's like not really even
Yeah.
there. Because isn't the whole thing she moved to LA and
To London.
She moved to London.
And the article where they announced that she's coming back literally spells the entire thing out.
Oh, really?
They say the
Spoiler alert.
new executive of whatever parent company with the merger reached out to her directly and said, please just come back for one episode. She filmed it with no one else.
Oh my gosh.
And Pat Fields dressed her. And that was it. So she's
wow.
the scene is with, I believe the scene is with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, but they're not in the same
They
room.
didn't film it together. So it also might be like their like email exchange and we see Samantha. Like, but they
Oh, it's just
basically
gonna cut to Samantha just typing
like
on her computer.
being like,
in
we've
London.
reconnected.
Yeah, because on the first season,
There's like
didn't
a
she
text.
like the text? Yeah,
But it's like
it was
receiving
dot, dot, dot.
the text.
Yeah. She receives it. I remember.
But
that.
they spelled the whole thing out, so it's like, okay, we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that show is crazy.
That show is crazy.
They have so much money.
It's just a mess. They have so much money. I feel like it's absolutely destroyed the legacy of Sex and the City. But like,
yeah, it's
right?
not canon.
No,
you gotta
it's not
pretend like
canon.
it's not real.
It's just a separate thing that it's like I'm not a hate watcher, but with that show, I cannot stop watching and I hate it so much, but I hate it in like a fun way.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
fun to all hate it, and then Che, why, and then bringing them back.
Oh my
After
God.
everyone complained, did you even watch it?
all of it.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Che
Single
went to
second.
LA.
Che
and
went to
Miranda.
LA.
Got
Yeah.
a pilot. Remember that story plot?
Yeah.
But that would be great to just send them back and they break up and we don't ever have to
Please.
see them again.
Oh no, they're back in full effect.
Sarah Ramirez.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was it was too much. It was so bad. What she said, what they say, a comedy concert.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
comedy concert,
Who said that?
and then they
Please
went on
come
like
to
a
the
comedy
comedy
tour. Oh my god, it was so
Yeah, the
bad.
comedy. I'm just like, oh my God, this show. It feels like it's written by people that don't go outside. You're like, they don't know like life, and so they just are like, comedy concert. Yeah, that's what they do, right?
That's what
And it's like,
called.
literally, aren't you guys kind of comedy writers? Like, aren't you would know that, right?
Well, you'd wish.
It's a very interesting. The movies were shit though too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, what did we expect?
Yeah,
I feel like it
The
has
second one.
Didn't they go to Morocco?
Yes, that one was
That
so
one was
bad.
bad,
And she ran
yeah.
into Aiden there, and she was like, "Oh hey!" Like,
Yeah, I was like, what was he doing there?
Did anyone see the Ellen comedy special that she did for Netflix?
No.
When she like hadn't been doing comedy forever.
the one where she's like not relate. What's it called? Like not relatable or
Yeah,
like
and the entire thing was not relatable because she was like, "Oh, I'm a billionaire," and everyone doesn't understand that.
Oh my
It feels
God.
like that in the writing.
yes.
It's just so wealthy.
Well, it's also like one of these things for me where a show gets called out for not having enough diversity or blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden on the show, every one of them got a black friend. But then not only that, every one of them is like being ignorant and like not PC. But then they're like, I don't know the world, and I'm like, you live in New York City. Like your characters would
Yeah.
never be this dumb.
Right.
They would never
Yeah.
be this out of it. You know.
The whole Miranda and the black teacher for the first season, I was like, just stop. Just shut the fuck up.
I know, and now they're what, best friends on the
Yes,
show?
Best friend.
Best.
No, like we're not doing that. That's not gonna happen.
Not
Miranda
for
said
me.
some dumbass shit. Miranda
Yeah.
acted stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Get a C in the class and
Yeah.
sent upon your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Asked
bye,
to
see you
leave.
never. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be right back with our final segment.
And we're back down.
And it is
Was
time.
that okay?
She's okay.
She's
she
like,
didn't
a
twitch.
little flat.
A little flat.
little
It's time for
flat.
our segment, which we call
Fuck
Talk.
Woo.
There it is. Bow, 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 bow.
Now, this is a time in the show when we talk about some sexual experiences.
Mhm.
Meatball, you haven't shared in a while.
Everything-
keeping it celibate over there at the house.
Everything's normal over there.
It was like 2 weeks ago you were telling a story about trying to suck your boyfriend's dick, but you like had to clarify that it was your boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I was sucking a dick. Well, it was Michael's dick.
I was
and
sucking
it's
a dick.
Oh, the dick of the man that you've been living with for years upon
5 years
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
I don't have any new ones.
I will
We're just up
say-
to the normal stuff.
I-
I am trans now. No.
I don't
Never
know if
mind.
I'm not.
You can laugh at it.
Okay, I'm
it's
like, I don't.
fine.
Explain it.
I rode with Dykes on Bikes at the beginning of the bike parade, or Queers on Gears as they now call it.
At the beginning of the Pride
Parade.
Uh-huh.
The
And,
bike parade.
ABC was there to like interview the head of it, and she meant to say drag queens. Like she was like, and we have people here and we're representing drag queens, but she kept calling me trans. And so on ABC News, she just kind of panned over and was like, and our trans people, and I'm like waving, and then I'm like, well, I'm not.
You're
and
like,
I just keep waving.
But it's live television, and Meatball wasn't mic'd. Like
I couldn't correct her.
Yeah. You
And
like,
the
no.
guy literally was like, we have 20 seconds before this goes and it's live.
Uh-huh.
He called her the wrong name. He called me something else and then was like, and go. And then she goes trans. And I was like, hi.
Own it, whatever.
Yeah, I'm trans now. Anyway, that was
That's
it.
hilarious.
Do you have any fuck talk stories?
All I want to say is to the people who comment that this segment is just for me to
we'll take a phone call.
brag about my sexual trauma or my sex addiction.
Yes.
What can I say? I'm a sex positive person and I enjoy sex, and it's not like
Listen, people can have sex addictions and be fully functional. Look, he's right here. He runs a whole network.
Look at you. You're sitting up. You're doing a podcast.
I'm out of the house. I left the
You're
house.
out of the house. You're closed.
You're planning on doing TikToks later. He's
Don't
got stuff going on.
Shame us. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Should we
That's
take
fucked up.
voicemails?
Yeah.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. I need you to do some investigative journalism.
Okay.
Draco Blue, that Twitter farmer that can come hands-free, how does he do it? What's his trick? Is it the sheep, the cows, the chickens,
No.
the hay?
Stop.
I have to know.
Wait, what?
Goodbye.
We've talked about this guy on the podcast before. He has like a Twitter and he just posts videos of him just standing there fully erect and he just like comes, but with like no contact.
But is the video like, is it longer than a minute? Like,
No,
so was he like?
I think he's up to something beforehand.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you're just like jerking it and then you're
Yeah.
ready and you're like, record.
Here's what we need. I need evidence of pants on, pants off.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
I wanna
in
see the
place,
process.
See the erector set.
and then I want to see it come.
Uh-huh.
I think that people, when they come hands free, it's what Niccole described. It's not start to finish hands free come.
I think there are people that could probably do that, but I don't think that that's what's happening in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work yourself up mentally. You tease the erogenous zones.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's just like-
You physically do all of it.
I don't know. I like the
Yeah,
idea.
right.
of something
Ooh, do you
like
remember
that Carol
the
Burnett
iconic
Ooh.
Friends episode when she's counting?
counting what?
You
The
remember that?
erogenous sound?
Yeah, she's like
Oh, she's one,
four.
2,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
1, 7, 7,
yeah.
7, 7, 7,
Seven.
7. That's hilarious. Yeah, she's great. I love her. Yeah.
Classic sitcom. But I think when you work yourself up to it, I got my haircut this morning,
Uh-huh.
and when the barber put the cape on me,
Uh-huh.
he then went and just tweaked my nipple for a little bit. I mean, I'm
For
friends
real?
with,
Oh, I was
I'm
like,
friends
okay,
with
I
him,
was like-
but he did it as a greeting, and I was like, oh,
Hello. Hello. The nipple is saying hello as well.
I'm just saying what happens in my
you
life.
surround yourself with horny people.
That's a horny
and
ass
then
barber.
you act like
Right.
it's normal. You live in a weird sex-driven world.
It can be like that if you want it to be.
Have you
Anyways.
slept with this barber before?
No.
Okay.
Sucked his dick.
No?
Okay.
But I think this caller, back to the call, brings up a good point, which is people do fake a lot of things on the internet.
So
There's an account that I recently saw that the guy says in his description that he has a rare medical if it's not a disorder,
Anomaly.
yes,
Anemone.
where he can come like
Buckets. I saw that.
and it's coming out of the dick hole.
I'm filling a bucket.
Filling a bucket.
Oh my
It's
god.
so
clear
much
that he's
cum.
like cathetering a bunch of stuff in and then peeing it out.
Oh, that's probably
Probably
it.
real bad for your body.
That's probably terrible.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
infection
But
god.
I, of course,
God.
look at it and I go, cool.
Yeah.
How did your balls make that much cum?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not what you think.
That's what I thought. And like this person is saying, like, I'm thinking the guy's just going, hey everybody, hey,
Yeah.
what's up? And then it's like it
I think
just
that's why
goes.
the internet can be so popular.
Yes.
Because
Right.
people will believe. Sometimes I watch a video and I'm like, this is such bullshit. And then you look at the comments and you're like, everybody's buying this? Like, how are they buying this?
There's an issue with internet literacy.
Yeah,
I don't think
absolutely.
anyone knows what the fuck's going on
Nope.
anymore.
They really don't.
Like Squirt.
Squirt is just pee. Next call.
Squirt is just pee.
Squirt is pee.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's
and
just
we
pee.
know it. We know it. It's been
Wait, why was that guy saying the sheep or the cows? Was he like
'Cause the
saying,
guy
like, is the guy
works on
fucking
He
a
works on a
cows?
farm. So like he's a solo farmer.
Yeah.
So all of his like OnlyFans and Twitter videos, there's like animals and like hay bale. Like he like will set it up like on the farm. You can like see the environment behind him.
Okay.
So I think he knows
Kind
we're
of an
freaks.
Ideal job for him, really.
Like the other guy with the big pumped balls that we send his Instagrams back and forth. He's a farmer too.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I guess when there's no one out there to judge it, you can do whatever you want.
You
to your
figure out some
balls.
stuff
Yeah.
that they can do. Yeah. You're like, let me just play with this for a bit, see if it does something weird.
The wind makes it come.
It's like little. I mean, we're all little kids, just
Yeah.
grown up little kids doing weird shit with our bodies,
Yeah.
with other people's
Absolutely.
bodies, like trying to figure it all out. Yeah,
It's just sometimes
Yeah.
in front of cows and sheep.
exactly.
This one feels insane. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, Slobs, I'm calling from prison because this is the only phone number I can ever remember. Just kidding. But I do have a fuck talk story.
They always say
I
that.
was in a hotel by the highway, and I was casting my web via Grindr or Scruff, one of those. And I met a guy who was driving up the highway, and he was going to pop into the hotel room. So,
Convenient.
needless to say, comes up to the hotel room. He's been traveling. Sits down. I proceed to start the blowjob, and he empties the contents of his entire bladder in my mouth. Was not peeing. It was just an empty evacuation of liquid. And so I run to the bathroom, spit it out, Listerine, come back, and he's like, oh, I had my prostate taken out. Sorry about it. And I was like, get the fuck out of here! Like, he wanted to keep going or try again, but I no, we don't, just leave. Just leave me. Anyways,
This guy's traumatized.
that's all.
I think this guy was lying
Yeah.
Musical theater fans.
too.
That's
Mine was better.
that sounded like it had a little reverb on it.
Yeah. Well, because he's in prison.
He's in like a cement room.
What does getting your prostate taken out do? So if I were to have a Baja Blast, it would just come out as Baja Blast?
Oh
Is that
my
what
God.
he's trying to
I would give lots
insinuate?
more blowjobs if it was Baja
If it
Blast
was,
coming out.
yeah,
that
if it was
bitch.
Code Red.
I'd be like, yes. This is
What?
nice.
I don't understand what happened. I feel bad for you. That man just peed in your mouth for fun.
I know that
he
feels like
played you.
Yeah, he should have like maybe given you a heads up, like just so
Yeah.
you know, I'm a pee.
Um,
It's not gonna be cum. It's gonna be pee, and you can either get. So it was pee. That's what happens. No,
That's what he said. So,
That's crazy.
rather than wax poetic about my scientific knowledge, I will just read what the internet says.
oh great.
I just
The-
had the shivers.
The
Go on.
prostate's most important function is the production of fluid that, with sperm cells from the testicles, make up semen, so seminal fluid. The muscles of the prostate also ensure that the semen is forcibly pressed into the urethra and expelled. So it's what makes you shoot.
Ooh.
But also, as we remember from early on sex ed, there's that other muscle that closes off the semen when it's time to pee.
I had sex ed in Texas. We didn't get any
Oh.
of that.
So when you don't have that prostate there, I think your bladder control has sort of gone by the wayside.
Well, I'm
That
so
makes
sorry
sense.
that happened to you.
Yeah, that makes sense though, because it's like that. It doesn't need to close off anymore. So now it's just gonna whatever's in him is gonna come out. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
and it takes us back to
would not be Baja
incontinence.
Blast.
Incontinence, yes. Maybe he broke his back like I did, and he lost the ability to hold his pee.
And I could just only imagine giving a blowjob and expecting one gift and getting quite the other.
That's wild to me. I feel like you need to give someone a heads up.
Yeah, you have to tell someone beforehand.
Hey, my body works a little different. Hey, can I use your toilet before we start?
Yeah. If you're comfortable enough to like pull over on the highway into a hotel and like have sex with
Yeah.
a stranger, you should be comfortable enough to say like, it's gonna get weird. And so
Yeah.
just like get on board or
Yeah.
move out of the way because it's coming
Bring
out.
your own puppy pads.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
little pee pads.
Did I ever tell you about the time when I was living in New York? Did you ever live in New York?
Yeah, I did. Wait,
Where?
what?
What part
What
of
part of New York?
Last place I lived was Greenpoint. Yeah.
Okay, I
Peter
love
Pan
Greenpoint.
Donuts.
Yeah. Oh,
I
love
lived right
them.
on Norman,
Uh-huh.
like right off of Metropolitan.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
Greenpoint.
When did you live in New York?
2012 through 2015.
Oh, cool.
Like 3 years I did in Brooklyn
Oh,
before I came
nice.
out here.
Yeah.
And you? Did you ever live in New York?
I lived in New York 2008 to 2013 in the East
Ooh.
Village,
Nice.
the Lower East Side.
Nice.
This one time I was living in New York, this guy hit me up on an app. I've told this story before, but he picked me up in his car in Midtown.
No.
We drove across the bridge, or I guess we drove through a tunnel to New
Across
Jersey,
state lines,
To
which
New
you never
Jersey.
do with a stranger.
and we
Scary,
went to
yeah.
a for the hour rental hotel that had drains in the floors,
Drains
like
for the
in the general,
liquids? What? Wait, what?
like in the general part of the room, not just the bathroom.
in New York,
Hey, Jersey,
In
Jersey,
New
Jersey.
Niccole, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
being
much
on
for
the
being
show.
Thank you for having me. This is so fun.
Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Niccole Thurman. It's Niccole with 2 C's. So
Double C.
don't mess
Double
it up.
C.
Double
And where
C.
can people find Izzy?
Izzy all over my Instagram.
The park.
The park.
At the park, being scared of other dogs, barking at other dogs, eating shit on the floor. Literally, sometimes it's poop that she
Oh my
eats.
God.
She's crazy, but she seems very chill right now. Anyway,
Dogs have no shame.
no,
They really
none,
don't.
none.
They'll
It's
do
kind of
whatever they
wild.
want.
I know, and what's weird is she'll be picky about kibble. Like, I don't like this kibble, but she'll literally eat trash or another dog's poop. And I'm like, I don't understand.
Oh my God.
Why is the kibble gross?
I deal with the same thing.
Me. I eat people's poop all the time. Just kidding. I've never done that. Thank you so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180.
Yeah.
Our email is sloppy. Oh, wait.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
And if you're a mom, get that hand out of my camera. If you're a Mom Plus member, watch that hand. If you're a Mom Plus member, you get a little bit of extra bonus time, which we are going to do right
Meow.
now.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds one day early, ad-free, and to watch our full video episodes, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Editing and sound design by
William Pitts. Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey. Hi, it's me, Meatball.
And I'm Big Dipper.
And we want you to subscribe and turn on notifications.
So you never miss any of our Mom podcast content right here on YouTube.
Yeah, gays.